have done it. I have survived the red ranks in Tekken 8. I finally get it. I went from being an absolute beginner, starting in Super Smash Bros., one of the easiest fighting games, to now holding my own in the red ranks in Tekken 8. This is episode 10, the final part in my journey to play 100 rank matches in Tekken 8 and to find out if Tekken is really as hard as people say it is. I've always been interested in Tekken. I played Tekken when I was a kid and I had so much fun, but I was always so intimidated to get into the actual competitive scene because people made it seem like it was impossible to get good at Tekken. So let's take our final step into the King of Iron Fist tournament and see if Tekken is really as hard as they say it is, and just how high a beginner can climb if they practice hard and smart. Let's go into our first match.
Get ready for the next battle.
So I've learned a lot during this journey playing Tekken 8. I went from not even knowing how to do a single combo to now knowing quite a bit, and let's see where it's gotten me. Too crazy, but I still ended up losing the set, but you know, hey, we improved quite a bit from where we started, and I'd say that's an accomplishment all in itself. So as you can see, I've come a long way since I started in Tekken 8. Now try comparing that match with the first rank match that I played. Yeah, I wasn't looking so hot. And if you've been watching this series since episode 1, you could really see how much I've grown since then and all the little building blocks I had to use and all the different techniques I had to learn along the way to get to where I am right now in Garyu. But I'm still not quite there yet. Now let's check back into past me, who was, playing this rank session and how I was feeling back then. This is the part that really grinds my gears. Like I'm established, but then I just get matched up against characters I've literally never fought, and they're abusing shit I don't know about. Like, and now I'm up against, I've never fought a Leroy. They're giving me all like the most uncommon characters right now. Where's Dragunov? Where's Dragunov? Where's King? Where's Li Xiaolon? Where is everybody at?
You lose. You're going out with nothing to show for it.
Yeah, so I wasn't feeling fucking good. Despite learning so much about Tekken, it's still frustrating sometimes to play ranked. We're all human. And I normally wouldn't put so much pressure on ranked points, but for this series specifically, I wanted to go all out and push myself as hard as I could to get the highest rank that I could to see what it's like for a beginner to really take on Tekken. And this next match is where it got even worse.
Get ready.
During the fight with this Asuka, I was forced down into a demotion match. So you know what that means. I had to go Super Saiyan. Well, from the looks of things here, I'm actually not quite going Super Saiyan. It looks like I'm rather nervous. This is a Mighty Ruler player, a purple rank player, but I'm not as nervous as it might seem. I think the problem with me is by nature, I'm a very defensive player. So when I locked in and tried to focus as hard as I could in order to not demote, I ended up slowing down my gameplay immensely, dropping a lot of combos. I guess the nerves did play part of it, but mostly it was just my tendency to slow down and play defensive whenever I feel like I need to get the win. As you can see, this match so far is just a lot of random hits. Me getting random hits on him, me running into random attacks that he's doing. It's just very messy Tekken. As we get further on into this set, however, you can see me get much more comfortable. You see him going for multi-stage frame traps like that jumping kick into the Omen Electric. And then I'm starting to do more mix-ups off the crouch dash, more hell sweeps and more crouch dash ones like I'd been planning on doing. And then here again, I get the crouch dash 1 off of the heat setup. Do my combo, get him to last hit, but then this same situation that keeps popping up. I get the opponent to last hit. My inclination is just to run up and do a low, but I don't want to give the low away. I might have ran into that heat burst and heat smash if I didn't defend properly, and I was luckily able to get away with a down 2. Down 2 to start the round. I had no idea what combo I needed to do to get him to the wall, but I still have pressure. Jumping punch for some reason. You can see playing very sloppily right now. Have him against the wall again and go for the hell sweep because I went for the 1 on the last one. Wait out the rage art. Misinputted the double chamber punch. He absolutely can come back here. He has all the resources and he knows how to do the damage. So let's see if I can clutch up and save myself from going back down to orange rank. And there it is. I survived. Ended up still losing the set, but you know, I wasn't demoted. And now, even after that, even after all of that, surviving the demotion match against the mighty ruler player, it wasn't over. Someone commented on my last video saying that the red ranks are really just the tutorial for Tekken 8, and I couldn't agree more because this final rank session really did feel like my final exam to see if I had learned how to play Tekken properly. And this next test was hard as fuck. Another demotion match. But we'll just go ahead and skip to the final match. I feel like I've come a long way in fighting Yoshimitsu. He was one of the characters that I was the most scared of, the most confused how to fight. But he's actually not that bad. I think it's just because a lot of Yoshimitsu players play very strangely, so it was hard for me to get a read on him, but as long as I stay in the mid-range, it's easy to bait out attacks from Yoshi. He has some plus moves on block, but I usually just end up blocking a lot and trying to make him whiff something. After surviving the 2 demotion matches, I got really clear on my game plan. In the last episode, I was talking a lot about simplifying your game plan, so that's exactly what I did in this last session. So the moves that I'm sticking to is crouch dash, hell sweep, and crouch dash 1 to launch. If they block the hell sweep, I'm gonna go for the launch. If they're stand blocking, I'm gonna go for the hell sweep. Once I get into their face with a forward forward 2, I'm gonna go for 2-1-4 because it's the most safe string I can do on block. And then if they block that, I can either go 2-1 throw, or I can do 2-1-4-4, even though it's really unsafe and they can actually launch me. I'm just gonna risk it. So let's try that in these next matches. And this next match with Eddie is a perfect example because he's a new character. I have no idea how he works, but I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm just gonna focus on my game plan and stick to that. 2-1-4 lands, go for the hell sweep. Go for another hell sweep, he blocked it. So next time I do a crouch dash, I'm gonna go for the 1. I have no idea what he's doing to me right now, so I'm just gonna block. Quick little low to get some damage, and then I go for the double forward 4 because people normally don't respect the forward 4 after they block it. Get the counter hit, low combo. You see, I went for the crouch dash 1, but I was just a little bit too far away. Heat burst. I'm waiting. Trying to catch a whiff so I can get the heat smash off. Block. Punish with the heat smash. Again, I probably could have launched that, but I have no idea what Eddie does, so just finish it off safely, and then a 2-1-4-4.
Final round. Fight.
Same thing on this final round. I'm trying to be safe. Backing up, sidestepping. He gets the throw off, but I'm just trying to look for a whiff so I can get maybe a forward 4-2. Get the 1+2 off to start my aggression. Start with the 2-1-4. He ducked. I somehow get the down 2 off. Miss my combo. Doesn't matter. I'm just blocking. Ooh, what was that can? Something strange is happening here, but I still was able to get the rage art. And then I have heat smash available, which is safe on block, so I just go for that.
Get ready for the next battle.
The next match was against this player who kind of didn't know how to play. So, yeah, I just had a little fun with this guy, throwing the jabs at him, and he had no idea how to break 1+2 throws, so yeah. In the next two matches against this Reina and Brian, nothing really eventful happened. I kind of just won. So we'll just skip to the final two matches. We're now at match 98. 2 more till we reach 100. Now somehow, after almost demoting back to orange, this next match was actually a promotion match to Shinryu, which would be the highest rank I've achieved yet in Tekken 8. But I tried to not let that get to me and just focus on my game plan, playing well, thinking about everything that I have learned from game number 1 all the way here to game 98 and playing the best Tekken I possibly could.
Get ready for the next battle.
And talk about heaven or hell, this actually ended up being a demotion match for my opponent. So he actually went Super Saiyan on me, and it ended up being an insanely close set. So I'm gonna let these last 2 games play out fully. And let me just take this moment to say, god damn, I've come a long way in Tekken. I've really come from literally not knowing how to input up forward 4, still kind of having trouble with that, to now knowing full combos, simple strategies, and actually winning enough matches to get to red ranks, which some might say is not that good of a rank to get to in Tekken, like that one person was saying, red ranks being the tutorial, but that's still quite the achievement in my book at least. And then with the matches tied up, we are once again back to a promotion and a demotion match. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I lost. Bro didn't demote. GG. So now we're here. Match number 100. We still have a promotion chance. So this is my final opportunity to rank up in Tekken 8 against Jun Kazama, one of the strongest characters in the game, and another Shinryu ranked player.
Get ready for the next battle. Fight.
Final round. Fight.
So that's it. 100 ranked matches played in Tekken 8. We went from first Dan all the way to Shinryu. What a wild ride. I still think Tekken is easy. I know, sue me. Shoot me in the back of the head execution style. I think learning the basics starting off in Tekken is just as easy as any other fighting game, Smash Brothers, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and even the combos are much easier to perform than some other games. I had way easier time doing combos in Tekken than I ever did in Street Fighter. And you can actually get really far without even using the 3D space, without even sidestepping, just playing a linear game, you can get very far. You probably shouldn't, but you know, the basics are simple. And then I think once you learn all of the basics in Tekken 8, that is what gets you to red rank. And I think red rank is the official starting line. Once you get past red rank, now you're actually a good player. And I wouldn't listen to anything anyone else says. Once you get to purple rank, you're good. It doesn't matter how you got there. You're good at Tekken. You have to be good at Tekken to get past red rank. That's just how it is. Some things I would have done differently on this journey. I definitely would have simplified my game plan much sooner. I got very excited about learning things like electric, learning very complex combos and adding new moves. I felt like the more moves that I used, the better player I was, and that was absolutely not the truth. I should have stick to moves like forward 4-2, 2-1-4, hell sweep, stuff like that, and I would have gotten much farther, much faster. So Tekken 8 is officially easy. But if your goal is to get to a competitive level, it gets a little bit not harder, but just more tedious. I like to think about it like if you were gonna learn how to play League of Legends from scratch. League of Legends has hundreds of champions. The meta is changing constantly. There's a bunch of different spells. There's different places on the map you need to learn. And to learn how to play League of Legends, there's such a large base level of knowledge that you need to acquire just to play the game normally. And that's a lot like how Tekken is. Even though they don't have that many characters in Tekken, each character has hundreds of moves, so it makes it so there's a lot of just stuff you have to know before you can play the game. And I don't think that necessarily makes it difficult to learn. I just think it makes it fucking tedious and boring and take a long fucking time to learn how to play the game. Once you learn all that stuff, the basic strategies that you would use in any other fighting game, like spacing, frame traps, mix-ups, mind games, all of that still applies. It's just you got to get over that high learning curve of learning all the different moves and stuff like that. So once you learn all of that, then you're at level 1 and you can play Tekken. So I feel like I'm kind of at like level 0.5 right now. I understand all the basics of the game. I know like 5 matchups. Once I learn like the other 13 or so characters, then I'm at level 1 and I can actually start to play Tekken at a competitive level. So once I do that, you'll be seeing me at a tournament. Over this journey, I've reignited my love for Tekken. I played Tekken 4 when I was yay high, and I just fucked around playing Mokujin and like Kuma and stuff. And it was some of the most fun I had playing with my brothers when I was a kid. And I've absolutely fallen in love with Tekken. And this is definitely a game that I'm gonna be playing until I'm in the grave, along with Super Smash Brothers. So yeah, thank you all for watching. If you're new at Tekken like I am, subscribe. We got a lot more videos coming, and now it's time to drop Jin and play Leo.